Bippity boppity boo bop diddly booby. Bobs.
That's the kind of thing that you put just before the video begins. So just a couple boys, isn't it? Making fart noises. We just give a little, like, look into the camera. Just give a little "What up, Naughty Steppers."
What up, Naughty Steppers?
Yeah, go on.
What up, Naughty Steppers?
What up, Naughty Steppers? Bada bing, bada boom. Making another video with these gremlins right here. How long ago was it since we've done this?
Months. I don't know. Months, yeah. Years.
I mean, it hasn't been years, has it? Let's be honest.
No.
Last time we just looked at a few dubstep tunes, didn't we?
Yeah.
A little variety, a little smattering of dubstep tunes. But today, I kind of thought that for this video, seeing as that one was quite long, we're going to cut the amount of songs that we cover in half, but we're going to make it a little bit more interesting.
Yeah. Bye.
What?
No, not that short, no.
Basically, it's going to be pretty much the same as what we've done before. I shot the question out to you guys actually on Twitter. Someone actually suggested that we just talk about Brexit in this video, which just, that wasn't going to happen, was it?
No, because there would be
I don't know
too
enough
many.
about it anyway.
No, and there would be too many expletives.
Yeah, that's a fair shout.
So
I mean, you can't
couldn't really
really
do that.
if you're on the Remain side of it, then you're just going to get miffed at the current situation, and that does lead to a bit of swearing, a bit of stuff that is not suitable for all you little children out there. But yeah, there you go. That's our little Brexit podcast over.
Yep.
And now I suppose it's time to get on with some tunes. Now, what I'm going to do is something I've done with you before, actually. Basically, we've got a list of 10 different dubstep subgenres, and what I got Riley to do in a video we did at the beginning of this year, might have been the end of last year actually. I just got him to pick 3 or 4.
The one at the other house.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
3 or 4 different subgenres, and then I chose a song from there. Riley said which ones he preferred and all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go one by one. Gonna go Dad, Pappa Nawty. Yeah, got to introduce him once again. The goat, the one and only Pappa Goat. And then we have Brother Nawty, Riley, of course. Send it out to the gang over there.
What's that? What is that?
Don't worry.
Okay.
It's pretty much more of the same. It's what we've been doing already, just showing these people who are not proper dubstep fanatics like we may be. The good stuff, the sauce. I'm going to go with you first, because you haven't done it before, okay? So now we know what's going on. Going to show Pappa Nawty 10 different subgenres. He's got to pick one.
I haven't got my glasses on.
Oh, that is an
Dubstep.
absolute classic.
Let's go Vomitstep.
Vomitstep, come on! Alright, this is a great pick. Many people see this genre kind of started by a guy called Snails.
Nice.
Out of nowhere, seemingly, came out with this very gurgly form of dubstep that is sort of based around frog noises and just
I like that.
croaks and belches and just... It's very, but basically what you imagine it to be in your head is pretty much what it is, and I think a lot of the people watching this video would concur.
I've got a vinyl album by a guy called Basil Kirchin, and it's the whole one side of it is a whole kind of symphony made up of animal noises. That's all it is.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I mean,
It's interesting.
there might be some likeness with this music in that respect, but I imagine the overall aesthetic will be completely different.
Yeah, probably.
But we shall see. Okay, so this song is Frog Bass.
I like the title.
Frog bass.
Frog bass.
Okay, yeah, Snails, Frog Bass. Can you hear the sounds in the background?
Yeah, I love it.
Oi! That is naughty, I like that.
Just love the definition of all of those sounds, you know?
Oi, that was...
You feeling that? Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
what are you feeling about that?
I love that.
Yeah.
Really?
What's your initial reaction? Would you love it for? Would you say?
I like the tempo. I like the rhythm track. It's a nice it just sort of sits.
It's
You know,
nice
it
flow,
just
isn't it?
grooves along. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And I was interesting because I was thinking that the amphibian sounds, if you like, they kind of take over from the drums, and the drums are quite low in the mix, but it doesn't actually detract from the groove of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. I noticed that the drums were quite. It's like the frog sounds are like right in the front.
Yeah,
you know, the drums are low in the mix.
Yeah.
But I love it. I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
It's cool, isn't it? It's very inventive.
Double thumbs up.
Double thumbs up for Mr. Snails. You like the little progression, didn't you, from the first drop to the second drop? When the croaks are more like drawn out, and they're like.
Yeah.
I like the hint of reggae in there as well.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
I
really
like
cool.
reggae.
Okay, so there we go. Pappa Nawty with the Vomitstep choice there. Rye?
I want to try and remember which ones I went for last time.
Yeah. So last time I think you went for Riddim and Briddim and Melodic. We looked at Yasuo, we looked at a chime track, and we looked at a Willy song, to my memory.
Say it again.
What are you saying?
Glitch hop.
Glitch hop, what a fantastic choice. I'm not sure I could stick out, or go out on a limb, and say that this was invented by this duo, but one of my favourite duos of all time, Cohen Sound, really kind of perfected the glitch hop genre. You guys will like this. I'm pretty sure you'll like this stuff a fair bit. The clue's in the name, it's a bit glitchy and it's hoppy, so it's got a good bounce to it. Eastern Thug. Eastern Thug,
Good
Cohen
title.
Sound. Quite dreamy to begin with.
I like it.
Kind of eases you in.
Oi! Rate this.
Very bouncy, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I like this one.
Feeling that.
Skip there.
That's it. Okay, so what are we feeling about
I rate it. It seemed quite slow.
that?
A lot of dubstep is fast.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's got a kind of gradual feel to it as opposed to going too full on too quickly.
And I like how relaxed the intro was as well.
Yeah.
It's very different in dubstep, so you know.
From a lot of other stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people actually call this type of music neuro hop, because the sounds are of a genre that you would call neurofunk, but they've kind of put them just in a slower backdrop, a slower beat, if you will. Were you big on that?
Yeah, I loved it. I loved the intro. I like the chord sequence. Again, like the first track we listened to, the Vomitstep. It's a good groove. It's a really good groove.
Good groove, good bounce.
Sits nicely.
And did you appreciate the kind of the bounciness of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hoppiness of it?
Yeah, it was very on and off.
Yeah. Sometimes it's more like that, and then other times it just does the wow.
Yeah, and it's got that, that sort of slightly late thing again that makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable in there. And it's really good.
Like
really
slightly
good.
offbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to show them a bit of Funk Blaster as well, because I think that's maybe a better representation of glitch hop as a genre. It's a bit more fruity, a bit more colourful, a bit more playful, not quite as grungy.
That little
A little...
yeah.
Oh, so good! It's so good!
It sounds like it's replicating slap bass in there. It's not real slap bass.
Yeah,
It's not real slap bass because it's all keyboard synthesizers and stuff, isn't it? But it sounds it kind of sounds like it's replicating that to me.
That's a really good point, actually. Hadn't noticed that before. Okay, back to Pappa Nawty for round 3.
Vomitstep.
No, you can't do the same one.
Oh no, sorry, we've had that one. Deathstep.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, you've got
You know me, I like to take risks.
You got to take. I love that. Basically, brace yourselves, because we're in for a bumpy ride.
It's going
Gonna
to be
be
a
a
bumpy
bumpy
ride.
It's going to be a bumpy ride. Yeah, we're gonna go to a guy called Code Pandorum.
Oh, yeah.
Again, this is like probably the main, proponent or exponent of this kind of music. But actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run some of these albums, because he's written 3 albums, right? So what I'm gonna do is run the album names by you, and then you can choose which ones to go from, and then we'll shuffle one of the songs from there.
Okay.
So we've got the God LP, or the Lovecraftian Horrors, or Videodrome.
Lovecraftian horrors.
Lovecraftian, come on.
Named after H.P. Lovecraft, no
Yeah,
doubt.
exactly.
The horror writer.
This music is pretty much as savage as you can imagine. So try and think of the most savage one. They're all
Leech.
They're all
What's
pretty.
the Abyss. Listen to that one.
You want to listen to that? Okay, here we go. The Abyss by Code Pandorum and Subtronics. Come on. Oh, they're in for a treat. I love those scattergun like.
Yeah.
So.
Go to Dad first. Just go to Dad first.
Go to Dad first.
Okay, so Pappa Nawty.
Yeah.
What are we saying about that?
Stark, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bleak. It has a kind of major minor feel to it, and I don't know if you know what I mean. It feels like a minor piece of music, but the melody is, I think it's major, but it still has a minor feel to it.
Right.
Da 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 da. That's very sort of majory.
Mm.
But the whole track, the whole feel of it, is minor, and I can't work out whether there's actually a minor chord going underneath, very, very sort of way in the background, which makes it sound minory. I can't work it out.
So.
I actually really enjoyed the intro.
Oh yeah.
But like you literally just said, just a bit too much.
A bit too much, yeah.
Couldn't really hack it.
Yeah, I knowing what you like and what you listen to, I can't imagine there would ever be a situation where you would hear that and be
Mate,
like.
to be fair, I probably could skank out to that in a club, but like.
But like, what sort of club would that be?
Like, to be fair, maybe more festival type.
There we go. That's 3 out of 5. But 3 out of 5 means 2 left. So here we go, Riley boy. 1 more out of these, please.
Let's go dubstep.
Dubstep, just straight dubstep.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Straight up dubstep. You know, that's what it is. It's a dubstep video. Let's go for some original dubstep vibes. And this one is actually one that I think you will, because you there's a lot of dubstep in the music
I actually
that you
do like.
Yeah. The more kind of original, old school vibes. I'm feeling one of them. Let's do it. Let's get some Koki on. A bit of Koki.
Can I pick?
Yeah, of course, mate.
Top one.
Top one, Cello. For this original dubstep banger, we're going to go with Koki, Cello. Alright, here we go. What the fuck? That's a different Koki. Christ.
That's hokey cokey.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Rye picked it, but... What?
This is what you call dubstep, people.
Dubstep vibes. Maybe that's a different. That's really weird because the other songs here are his stuff. Maybe he's just gone on to doing pop stuff. That's really weird.
That's what everyone's trying to do now.
In it,
though.
we're gonna switch to Koki and Benga with Night. This is an absolute legendary song, and yeah, here we go. Let's get your thoughts on it.
Oi! I think I've heard this before.
Yeah, it's an absolute classic, man.
Oh mate, I like this song.
You like that one, yeah. This is how dubstep started out. This is where it all comes from.
Pretty old then.
Yeah, it's very old. It's 2008.
Wow.
And you've got those ones underneath, you know, that wow. Okay, yeah, so, what are we saying about
I
that?
rated that.
Yeah? What did you
Sounded
like about
simple.
it? Simple?
I like what is it, simplicity?
Yeah.
I like simplicity. And I actually know that song. I haven't intended to play it. And
you just come across it?
I didn't know the name, but I know the song.
Mm.
And now that I heard it, it made me really happy.
Mm.
It's sick, and I
Yeah.
rate it. It's a banger. That's like the kind of song I'll play in the car
Mm.
when I'm whizzing round.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Just like vibing around
maybe a little
Devon Town, you know.
Yeah, wake up, Riley. You got to get into college now. You know what I'm saying?
Talkie doesn't know
like
what's
that.
coming, you know.
Yeah.
I've got my windows down. I'm going college.
Full volume.
Full volume. Yeah, it'd be a vibe.
I thought the groove of it was great.
I sense a butt.
I'm hesitant to say but,
Mm.
because it's kind of, but is a negative, and I'm not normally negative about it. I could have done with some sort of melody
Mm-hmm.
on the top,
Yeah.
just some sort of riff or refrain. It didn't have enough
Flavour.
musicality.
Musicality, right. Okay,
Although the
fair enough.
musicality of the groove was great. So Connor, you should choose the last one, shouldn't you?
Yeah, that's that's
Yeah.
the plan.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have a little look. I think I know what I want to do, but I'm just gonna have one last look just in case. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for Drumstep. Basically, this is like, I suppose, people trying to meld dubstep and drum and bass in some way, with the drums in particular. So what we get here is just a pretty standard heavy dubstep song, but with more percussion involved. So that's why it's called Drumstep. It's like that, but within like a dubstep backdrop, like, because obviously dubstep is slower than drum and bass. The song is called Ragabomb by Skrillex.
Oh, Skrillex.
So what does that kind of bring to mind?
Is it something to do with reggae? Does it have a reggae?
Oh, who knows? Who knows? That's a good guess, though. What are you saying?
I reckon the drop's just gonna go mad.
It's gonna
Because
go
it's got the word bomb in it. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna get hit by a doodle bug.
Skrillex with Ragabomb. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dropping it. I'm dropping the bomb on them. I like this bit, this vocal bit coming up. Raga Twins and Skrillex. This bit.
Madness.
Again, we're back to the groove of the first two songs we listened to.
Yeah.
I love that groove. I
Yeah.
love it. I also like the way that it's different from almost everything we've listened to ever, in that it has a proper vocal on it that isn't sampled.
Right,
It's actually
yeah.
recorded,
Yeah.
and that's quite a refreshing
Mm-hmm.
change. How old is that?
So this album was released 5 years ago.
Right.
How do you?
What do you reckon, Rye?
I love reggae, so
Mm.
and I like a Rasta voice like that.
Mm-hmm. When you hear it on like really like clear monitors, you get like you can hear, because with the drops I think have a risk in that song of becoming like seeming a bit much, like they're just going rah, 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 rah. But beneath that you've got all the percussion going tick, 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 tick,
Yeah.
tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
And you couldn't quite hear it on that because it's quite high frequency, but it's all going on in the background, just like keeping it ticking along. So decent, so juicy.
There wasn't anything sort of that went on too long in it.
Right,
It kept,
right.
it kept the interest going all the way through.
Yeah, I feel that.
Really
I feel
good.
that. Having listened to all of those tracks now, is there one that you would say stands out to you more than the others, or one that you'd say that you like? So we had the Vomitstep, which was the croaky, like froggy one. We had that, the Drumstep. We had the classic Dubstep. We had the Glitch Hop, which is that funky, bouncy, well cut one. And then the last one was the Deathstep, which was obviously quite horrific for some.
I think it's got to be that.
Riley's all about the classic dubstep because you love your grime, right?
Yes.
A lot of grime tracks are just, grimy, dubsteppy instrumentals.
Yeah, I
with
could hear
vocals
someone
on top.
spitting over that.
Exactly, yeah, that'd be sick, wouldn't it? But yeah, Dad, what would you say your pick of the bunch is from them?
Love Skrillex as much as I do. I think he's, the man. It's got to go with Snails.
Snails.
Yeah, I loved that. I thought it was great.
Give a nice little summation of what you particularly enjoyed about that one.
Just it was like I said before, it was unusual. The mix of it was unusual because he didn't major on the drums. He was using these found sounds of amphibians making their mating calls and whatever they're doing, and it was quite joyful.
Joyful.
There's a dog in the background.
Dog's getting in on the animal analysis right there.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun, to be fair.
Really enjoyed it. Yeah.
All right, awesome. Well, there we go. Another 5 dubstep songs that the Nawty fam have reacted to. We definitely want to do a different kind of video next time I'm here, which will be in, I suppose, a few weeks or a month or a couple of months or so. So if you have some good ideas or stuff that you want to see us do,
Let them know.
drop them in the
Comment section below.
Come on!
Jeez, I thought I'd messed that up.
No, future YouTuber right here. He's got the lingo, he's got the vibe, like just chilling out. Comment section down below.
Keep supporting my man,
Oh.
I was just going to
He's
say that.
doing a madness, yeah?
We've got some seriously mad stuff coming up very soon. It's
For real.
been kind of long in the waiting, and I've been working on it quite hard.
Yeah.
So everything's kind of coming together. If you're in it for the long run, you're doing a very good thing. This is where it's at.
You want to be subscribing to my man right here.
Trust me.
Absolutely.
I suppose it's time to do an outro now. You've got to do an outro if you're on the Nawtystep channel. So, and lastly,
If it's naughty,
Then guys.
so be sure, as always, to
keep
it naughty.
Keep it naughty.
And stay
safe.
safe.
Stay safe.
And I shall see all of you legends, including you two, in the next one.
In the next one.
Adios.
Peace out.
Peace out.